Hey everybody, this is Robin with Travel Scoop for Robin. Today we are going to be talking about a port day bag, what you take when you leave your stateroom to spend the day in a port city. These are just a few things that we take along with us and hopefully they will help you as well. First, the bag. I have this nice little crossbody bag that I really like. It's lightweight for me. It has 3 pockets, 2 of them zip up. Everything I'm going to show you today fits in this bag plus more. It has a nice front pocket here that is nice to have your phone in, and it's easy to get a hold of when you're ready to take a picture. And then the things that I put in my bag are, one, sunglasses. Everybody's got to take your sunglasses, and you don't have to take the case if you don't want to, but I take my sunglasses. I have some lens wipes and then a lens cloth. And depending on what kind of an excursion we may be doing, like if you're doing something with monkeys or something where it's a really windy day or something, then got the sunglasses holder so that you don't lose your sunglasses. Then I have a nice little compact shopping bag, which holds actually quite a lot of stuff, but it doesn't take up much room in your bag. I also have, I'm using my little Norwegian Encore bag. This is for if we are gone all day or should something happen and we have to stay in port for whatever reason, that I've got a battery pack for our phones and another way to charge it if I need to. I also have 2 different types of fans. This one is a battery operated fan. It goes around your neck and it will start up and blow some air up underneath your chin and everything. That's really nice on your neck. I also have a manual fan, which I like to have whenever we're like on a hot bus or just standing in line for something, which is nice to just get a little bit of airflow. I have wet ones. There are places that we'll go to if we eat in port. The table's just not that clean, then I'll wipe that off. A hand sanitizer, everybody needs to use that. Some sunscreen if you're going to be out in the sun most of the day. Some lip balm. I also have, this is the shorter version of the little plastic sleeves that you use for like your luggage tags, for your cruise tags. This is just a shorter version. I have in here my copy of our passports, because you don't want to take your actual passport off the boat with you, but take a copy of it. You take a picture of the front with your picture, and you take a picture of the back side, which has the barcode. I also have a credit card, my driver's license, an insurance card, and then my stateroom key. All of that fits in here. You also want to get these RFID sleeves, which are really nice to put your room key, your credit card, everything. Anything that's got a barcode to it, you want to have a sleeve on it. I will put a link to those in the description at the end of the video. These are the essentials that we take on every time we leave our stateroom to go in a port day. Some extra things sometimes we take depending on what we're going to be doing is I've got 2 different versions, whichever one works for each of you. This is a comb and a brush, and it folds up nicely. This is a compact little push-up brush, which is really nice and has a little mirror to it. Those don't take up much room at all. They fit nicely in your bag. I also have a notepad and a pen that I like to take. I pretty much, this is either in my purse or in my day bag because whether I'm on the boat or off the boat, I'm usually writing down names of the people that I've come into contact with, because at the end of vacations, whether it's a cruise or any other vacation, I like to leave reviews and I don't want to forget anybody's name. And when you're there, you don't think you're going to forget their name, but then a week later, when you're trying to do your reviews, you find that you do forget their name. It's also good if you don't have any phone service, your phone is dead or anything like that, and you have to stay on port if there's information that you need to write down. So this is always a good option to just take 2. Also a nice little selfie stick, which works great. It can be a stick to hold like this. It can also open into a tripod if you like to film something that you're eating or something like that, or you just need a still photo. But it's nice even as a selfie stick. It will fit, I think, every phone. And then I also have in here, there's some ports that we've done a shore excursion on, and they make you lock up your bags. So I have started over the last few years taking my own lock and key. So that way, unless it's combination lock, I like to use my own lock and key because I know nobody else has this key. And then just put it on my wrist, put it in my bag, whatever it is I need to do. There's different ways to hook your stuff up on your belt or whatever. And then once I've got everything in my bag, just to be safe, I also use a luggage lock to lock up my bag. And I have that key on my wrist as well, so that I can get into this if I need to get to my money or my credit card or something. And so all of these things are things that we take with us when we are in a port. And I hope that these few things either gives you some insight of maybe some things you might want to take with you as well. If you have things that you take that I didn't list, please put that in the comments. I will be happy to consider those for myself as well, maybe to help other people too. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will put links to some of these products in the description after the video. Thank you for joining me today. Have a great day.